Alright guys, what's up everyone? Matt here for the Matt Film Show. Welcome guys back to a brand new video. And this is a video that I did not want to do, but I had to do it because I've been lacking on videos of this, and that is TV show reviews. There's a lot of TV shows that I did not do that I regret not doing. I should have done them, but I've been liking them. I never reviewed Loki season 2, What If season 2. There's a lot of other shows that have came out that I never reviewed. So I've been lacking on. I'm trying to get back into it, right? Trying to get back into the grind. I did review X-Men 97. That was something that I was like, oh, should review it, should not. I did review X-Men 97. I reviewed Ted the series, right? All these other shows that I've been reviewing recently. And this is another show that I reviewed, that I'm going to review. And it was a show that I did not want to do. It was a review that I didn't want to do because the show was bad. And you guys probably wondered, well, what kind of show are you talking about? I'm talking about Star Wars: The Acolyte. Season 1 just ended last couple days ago at this time of recording. And came out back in June. 8 episodes. And this is a show that was very interesting to me when they announced the show. Set in the High Republic era. I don't think we haven't got that from Star Wars. That was something that was like, you know what? We need to get something different from Star Wars. And this was part of the High Republic area. So I was like, you know what? I'd be totally down with it. New Jedi, new Sith, right? And Disney has been not doing well with Star Wars, right? I think they've been doing very well with the shows, but with films in general, not great. The Mandalorian was great. Andor was great. They had a little bit of letdowns with Book of Boba Fett and Ahsoka not being great. But they're back with the Acolyte, and they had a lot of promise, a lot of excitement I had for this show. Something different, right? Like I said, High Republic era. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll be down, totally be down to get something from the High Republic era. And I started watching the show. And I was like, okay, this is a very decent show. This is okay. Okay, very interesting couple of episodes, right? Then this is the part where this show gets to die out. This is a show that I couldn't, this show just ended. This time I'm recording like a couple days ago, like I just said. And I couldn't finish watching the show. Halfway through this season, I couldn't finish it. And actually did not finish it at all. But I did finish it to make this review. Because it's so hard to finish the show because how bad the show is. You guys saw that how bad Secret Invasion is. This is like a similar situation. I couldn't finish Secret Invasion, and I did. And this is a show that I couldn't finish as well. We're used to like new Jedis and new Sith, these characters, right? And there's nothing interesting about these characters, right? I was not invested in none of the Jedis. I was not invested in none of the Siths. I think these characters were poorly written. Both Jedis and the Siths were poorly written. There was nothing interesting about this show. This show was poorly written. They did not write this show. Whoever wrote this show did a very bad job. And I'm very disappointed. I didn't think that this show was going to be that bad. Had a lot of promise. Very excited for this show. Like I said, right? Set in this era. Really wanted to see a show set in this era. And just fell flat. Very disappointed with the show. I'm going to tell you guys the premise. And right? The premise is set the High Republic era, 100 years before the events of the Phantom Menace, and it sees a respected Jedi Master investigating a series of crimes to bring him into contact with former Padawan learner and reveals sinister forces. Right? This show has twin sisters that follows the twin sisters. Their name is Aisha, who is a former Padawan learner, and Soul, who left the Jedi Order to do internal turmoil. May, right, presumed dead, regime's dangerous warrior, using the dark side of the Force, right? And their soul, a Jedi Master, was alright, but wasn't the best, and had a great time watching him. Yeah, we a couple of the Jedi, Sith, right? They turned into the Jedi. The lightsaber battles were not great. Star Wars has a lot of Star Wars shows, and obviously the movies have a lot of great lightsaber battles. There was one of the Star Wars battles that I came out very disappointing. I do not know what to expect from season 2 of this show. These episodes of the show were not great. It launched with 2 episodes, right? 8 episodes in total. 6 weeks of episodes, and I just was not invested in any of these episodes. Very excited watching the first episode. I was very excited for it, and I did not enjoy the first episode. I was like, you know what? This is just the first episode. Let me just get into, the other episodes. Watched episode 2, I was like, you know what? After episode 2, I was like, you know what? I am done with this show. I cannot stand watching this show. So season 3, episode 3 came out. Did not watch it. Did not watch episode 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or even 8. And I was like, you know what? This is a video. This was one of the shows that I did not want to review on. I didn't want to mess up a review because I was like, you know what? There was a lot of shows that I did not review, right? I wanted to review What If. I wanted to review Loki season 2, What If season 2, and all these other shows, and I didn't, right? And I didn't, and I apologize for lacking of the shows. I know I've been lacking a lot of shows recently, and I was like, no, you know what? I have to do a show. I have to do a review of this show. Where I want to finish it or not, I have to make a video. And it took me so hard to stay on focus of this show, because I would watch the first couple of episodes, like, you know what, screw this, I'm not watching the show anymore. I was like, no, I have to finish it. Watch the other episodes. Screw this, I don't want to watch it. And I finally ended up watching. It took me a long time to watch it. It took me a long time to sit through it, but I finally finished it. And I'm very glad that I finished it, because I don't recommend this show. As a fan of Star Wars, I don't recommend this show. This show is just so bad. I do not recommend it at all. Very sad to see that Disney had destroyed Star Wars. Had hope for them when they bought the company in 2012. Thought that was like, you know what, Star Wars is back. More episode 7, episode 8, episode 9. Then it kind of fell flat, and to me, this is another project from Disney, from Star Wars, that has fell flat. I'm very sad, especially with the setting of the High Republic era. Very excited for it to go into this era of Star Wars that's sadly been disappointed to me. I think that there's another Star Wars show that's coming. I cannot remember if it's this year or next year, but I think it's called Skeleton Crew. It is with Jude Law. I do not know what that show is. Hopefully it's great. I kind of lost hope with Star Wars on Disney Plus now, so I could care less about it, but I still review it because it's Star Wars, and I'll still watch it because of Star Wars. And whenever Skeleton Crew comes out, I'll review it for you guys. But I believe that they're not making a Mandalorian season 4, or if they are or they're not, I do not show, because I do know that they're making the Mandalorian movie. To come as a culmination about this, I do know that there's a second season of Ahsoka. Hopefully season 2 of Ahsoka is great. I believe this year we're supposed to be getting Andor season 2. I do not know what happened with Andor season 2. I have not even heard no information about it. I think it's been 2 years since Andor came out. Or 3 years, I think. It came out 2021 or 2022. My probably got delayed because of the strikes, maybe to 2025. We might be getting Andor season 2. Like I said, we might not be getting Mandalorian season 4 because of the movie coming out. I think I do not know any if there's. I don't believe we're getting a Book of Boba Fett season 2. I hope not. I did not enjoy Book of Boba Fett, but if there is, I'll watch Book of Boba Fett season 2. I did not enjoy the first one, but yeah, I mean, Star Wars. I'll watch anything Star Wars. But yeah, hopefully Ahsoka season 2 is great. I do not know if there's a season 2 of Acolyte. As far as I know, they have not announced a season 2, and I hope there's not because I did not like the first season. But maybe if there's a season 2, maybe like Ahsoka. I did not enjoy the first season of Ahsoka, but there's a lot of things that they can learn from their mistakes, get better with the show, and maybe season 2 is better than season 1. Who knows? And maybe that same thing could happen with Acolyte, where Acolyte was not great. I hated Acolyte season 1, but there's a lot of things that they could fix for season 2 to make season 2 better. I do not know. But yeah, there's a lot of Star Wars shows coming on Disney Plus the next couple of years or so. So I guess very excited for that, right? There's a couple of Star Wars movies coming out, you know what I mean? If they come out, because there's a lot of Star Wars movies that have been announced the last five, I don't know. I think it's been 6 years since the release of The Rise of Skywalker has been a Star Wars movie, and it's so long. And I think I missed that. You know what I mean? Even though I did not like the sequel trilogy from Disney, I did not like those movies from Disney. Excuse me. But I kind of want to see Star Wars again on the big screen. It's been a very long time since I've seen Star Wars on the big screen. I think I would like to see Star Wars on the big screen. Hopefully they do well. I know it's been a long time, a lot of years since we haven't seen Star Wars on the big screen. Hopefully Disney has learned a lesson to make great Star Wars movies. You know what I mean? I do not know. I hope it is. You know what I mean? There's been a lot of Star Wars movies that are supposedly in development that got canceled or supposed to be happening. Who knows if they're going to be canceled or not? I do not know about what's going on with these Star Wars movies. A lot of directors were attached, great directors were attached to make Star Wars movies that have, guess, no longer making Star Wars movies. If they're still making Star Wars movies, I do not know. But yeah, this is my review on The Acolyte. I know kind of got overboard because I did not like the show. But yeah, this is a show that I do not recommend. I do not recommend to any Star Wars fan. Do not watch The Acolyte. If you want to watch it on your own. You know what I mean? Watch it. You know what I mean? Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about my review on The Acolyte. Let me know in the comments below if you guys did this Acolyte and you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed it, that's fine. You know, everything's suggestive. You know what I mean? I don't think that this deserves a second season. If you would like to watch a second season, that's great. That's on you. Make sure to download, subscribe because and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.